I verified in my email my account, and now I'm at this page. If you use a Windows machine, like a Dell, you can download Spotfire onto your computer. That will actually make it faster. It's easier to use and store that way, or you can use it just in the browser. Since we're not using a huge data set, and I don't have a Windows machine, I'm going to use my browser, which means I have all the same things that I would have in Spotfire on my computer, except I didn't have to install it. So when we first get here, there's already some things that we can use. Just click on this. This is a dummy data set. You can see here when I highlight things here, it pops them up here, right? It gives us all sorts of information. If I click on this person, it should highlight. I guess it's not going to highlight those. So I can look just at dogs, or I can look just at question marks. Zoomed out, zoomed in. So that's a data set that I can use. There are other examples. Let's see if I can go back. So we don't want to save this one. Let's view a library. Samples. Let's look at stock price. All right, so we can see an example of stock price. Let's see, BlackRock, index funds, and there's a number of things we can do with it here. Right. I can start to just click on something over here, and it changes everything for me. That's the advantage of having these kind of dashboards. I think there's an easy way to add a trend line, but I'm not seeing it here. All right, but what we want to do is start a new project. So we need to bring in some data. We're going to browse local data. I have downloaded this data set. This is a data set of top 10 songs over time in different genres, and a bunch of metadata about them. So I'm going to import this. Yep. All right, I'm ready to go. I have options that start by looking at the data and pull things together. Timbre, tempo, pitch. But I'm going to start with the visualizations. And I want to compare things over years. So I'm going to do a scatterplot. It kind of guessed for me what it wants here, but this is not what I want to look at. So I don't care about loudness. I want actually year on the bottom. And on this side, I want tempo. So the question is, do things get faster over time? That's not very useful. Let's go with energy. Okay, so over time, I'm not really seeing much of a trend here. It's all kind of running together. The great thing is that we can start to really dig in and change things. So let's say we want to sort these in another way by top 10. Okay, so now we've got, if it was in the top 10, if it's a circle, otherwise it's a square. We want to go ahead and get rid of the squares. We're going to just look just at the circles. Size by loudness. We can get all sorts of information just by playing around here. And then I can save this into my public area. So I have saved it now, and I can go ahead and publish it from here. All right, so I can take that link, copy it. I'm going to sign out from here, and then use the link that I generated for myself. Sign in with my username, password, and we're back. That's the graph that I had been working on, all there and ready to go.